Dude, are you kidding me? He's never done that so much. Holy crap. Okay. Maxi side deck. Hi, bro. You make me raid another day. Thanks. Did it just... No, 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 it did not. No. No. I thought I fixed this. Are you kidding me? I thought I had this fixed. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking pissed with this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's just, oh my gosh. I can't believe it did that. Apparently I just needed to test it out for longer. I need to open up that thing. Gosh, dude. At least I get a Titanite shot every time I kill those guys. There he goes. Okay, how do I open this thing? Aha. Alright, well, we'll see how much longer it goes on for. Man, that really upsets me. At least spent like all day researching on all this stuff and well, at least it's not in the like at least it's there. It's not in the boss room or anything. What are you doing again? No, 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 no! What is this poison? Stop pulling me! Jeez. Thank goodness. Gosh, I do not like that fight. Ah. Thank goodness that's over. I'm not a fan of that one. But anyway, I do appreciate the follow, Maxi Sadek. I'm just a little upset because I spent most of my day trying to fix my connection issues and stuff that I've been having out of nowhere. Literally streamed like Sunday fine, and then it's like 2 days later I can't stream, and it was just like reconnecting constantly. And now it just reconnected not too long ago, so it just kind of upsets me. Seem to do it at like a little past an hour, so if I can go on for at least another hour, I'll probably end the stream after that. So I don't want to have 3 different videos for one stream. Man. Oh, it really gets to me. Alright. Hey, Skelly. Yeah, you knock that skeleton down. You die. Yeah. Oh, crap. That range is greater than I expected. Oh, he's going Super Saiyan! Oh, no. I remember that. Oh, he's doing it again! Okay, what? Come on, come at me. No! No! That was a scary shot. Yeah! Got him. Soul of a demon. Awesome. We got... Yeah. Down you go, Mimic. Black Blade. Oh, I remember that. Too bad I can't use it. Doing a class run, so. Who respawned here? Oh. Large Titanite, yes. I'm getting large Titanite. That is making me happy. Oh, get up. Get up so I can kill you again. Yeah. There's a lot of them in there. All right. Definitely traveling to Firelink. Yeah. Let's give you some ashes.
Gracious, let I own her.
Get so many embers. Okay.
Ashen one.
Just wasn't he?
Oh, I've only gotten 3. It seemed like I was getting so much regular Titanites, it seemed like I've gotten more. Speaking of regular Titanites, what am I using right now? Oh, that's twinkling. Yeah. Yeah, we'll upgrade it. I'm not going to use a twinkling titanite for anything else, really.
Be careful. I go.
Hold on.
Just wasn't it?
That's interesting. Saint's Talisman, Sunlight Talisman. I'm not going to use all those shards for anything else. So. Alright, so I need one more large titanite. And then I can...
Very well, then taken.
Okay, attunement. Dex. Oh, I can get Dex all the way to 14. 19. Endurance. Level 43. That was a big level up. All right. Here we are. Smoldering Lake. Oh boy, this place sure is fun. I didn't see anything. Like, what the heck? Okay. Yep, I get it. I suck. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh, I do not remember this being this hard. Oh, hey, there we go. I need to get this bonfire. Demon Ruins. That's why I call that area Demon Ruins. Because the bonfire there. I also don't have any souls. I did not think about this. I highly doubt Lord Volnir would have anything that I would use as a cleric. Yeah, pyromancy. Demon fist. Yeah. So, I'm gonna use High Lord Volnir. His soul.
Just wasn't he?
6 large tie knights. Jeez.
Pretty be careful.
Alright. Now that that's finally upgraded, we can do the next boss. We can just go this way. Nah, I don't want to go that way yet. Although that is the way to get to the, What livings do I have? Poison? I don't really need poison anymore, do I? Would that apply? I really can't tell. I don't know. I do possibly want to try some human pine resin. What do these do? Transform. I can transform. Can they hit me from here? Oh, they definitely can. Okay, let's go. Ah, that move. I remember that move. Oh my gosh. Woo. No! I dodged that. Why does it keep unlocking on with this boss? I don't understand. I'm rolling for that. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's one move that's kind of... Oh, that was a close-up I did not want. Oh, what? What even happened? I'm not... I thought I was still alive. I was like... That's... Took way too long for that you died to show up. I'm not familiar with this boss enough. Oh, come on. I like that it has one eye. Hello there, Overlord. General Kenobi. Oh, come on! His body literally moves me when he does that move, and it's so hard to dodge. Dodge! Gosh, man. I hate that move. Can you dodge? Oh my gosh! I cannot dodge that move for anything. Dodge! I'm trying to freaking dodge. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna hide. Oh, you don't see... You don't know where I... Whoa, 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 whoa. That scared me. Oh my gosh, that wind-up is so bad. I don't like it. Oh, I actually dodged it that time. Cool, cool, cool. Uh-oh. hide. I don't have Estus. I literally just realized that. Out of that circle. Finally dodged that move. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I'm running, I'm running. Good thing there's a giant potty of asylum demons and Taurus demons. There's Taurus demons in there, right? Yeah. Oh, and Capras. I'd like to stay out of that as well. Making this fight so easy by being patient. Yeah, it's not super easy. It was those couple moves I was having real trouble dodging. Like that one. It's a cool fight though. I do enjoy it. I do like it. Oh, which way am I going? Which way am I going? Oh, 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 oh! Oh, crap. He's getting mad. It's like, stop playing games with me. Okay, I'm done. That was funny, though. I didn't think his AI would actually fall for that. Okay. No, I think I'll be fine without another. Ooh! I forgot that Ring of Fire goes back. Whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot he did that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that was a thing. Me too. That's why I died. Wow. I had that fight too. I had that fight, man. Alright, round 3 or 4, I can't remember which one it is. Oh, okay, that was stupid. I should have just rolled to the other side. Roll! I rolled. Okay, I'm just playing stupidly right now. I've already used up like half my freaking Estus. That's why I can't ever dodge it, because I'm constantly doing 2 attacks right after it. That was a nice dodge. That was not a nice dodge. Oh my gosh, I'm practically out of my freaking Estus already. I'm hitting... Okay, just kill me. I need to redo. That was absolutely terrible. I am not accepting that. That was absolutely terrible. I was playing absolutely terrible. That's stupid. Those stupid attacks. No wonder I'm always hitting the buttons, but I'm not recovering from my attacks, so that's why it's not rolling. That's better. If you're just gonna keep doing that, do it again. Do it again. Get out of range, get out of range! I thought he was coming back with a slam, not that. Okay. Okay. I thought... That has a long range. That had a much longer range than I thought it did. Oh! Come on. Oh, come on! I still don't feel like I'm playing very well right now. Roll! I'm rolling! Dang it! I never can tell what the range is for that. Gosh, he keeps moving me around with his attacks here. Oh no, it's coming back. It's coming back! I just got out of that. Oh, that was risky. I don't like fighting you over here. Let's go back over here. Freaking short tag coming out. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh! Why does it take me so long to recover from attacking like that? I feel like he's so much quicker. Okay. Let's get some more human pine resin. Come on, buddy. No, why you gotta do that again? Woo! Woohoo! Okay. I didn't really need to do that, but... Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that again. I almost did it again. Oh, right in the face. I almost did it again. Soul of Old Demon King. Yeah. All right. Let me do that. Grats. Thank you. That was scary there in that last moment. I was like, oh my gosh, it's about to happen again. I had a rough day. I uninstalled Dark Souls 2 after some failures at Iron Keep. Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on Iron Keep. I absolutely despise that place. It's the most frustrating area I've ever seen in my life. Exactly. Couldn't beat the old Iron King. Can't dodge any of his abilities because apparently they hit through dodge. Coming back to boss also takes around 10 minutes, so I just quit and said, nope. We'll play it after 5 to 10 years. Yep, that's pretty much what I said. I mean, if I'm going to get to that goal of no-hitting the Dark Souls trilogy, I'm going to have to get it, sadly. But I'm going to put it off as long as I can. But yeah, Iron Keep. That place is atrocious. The run to Smelto Demon's bad too. Especially because the, how it does, like, the, okay. I don't remember these guys. But, like, because the fog walls don't work the same as in, 1 and 3. Or any of the other ones, I guess. Stop making weird noises. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was an enemy? It locked onto that. That was odd. I've never seen it do that before. I'm serious, you get to the boss, but you require to kill 20 mobs in the way that are hard-hitting, and they are following you at the end of the road. Holy moly, plus traps that don't allow you to speedrun. Yeah. Are you playing the, like, original copy, or are you doing, Scholar? Because I hear Scholar is even worse, and I haven't touched Scholar yet. Okay, these guys are stupid. Holy crap, that poison mist. Because I hear they, like, the mobs are just, like, 10 times worse in Scholar than they are in the base game. Maybe I needed the poison. Poison ring. Holy crap, how many of you are there? Good grief. Scholar of the Sin. They say this is improved Forger, but in reality it's not. So many changes, especially the drop changes, loot chests, etc. Yeah. I call it the definitive edition, and this is how the original, it was how it's supposed to be, all that, you know, it's like, yeah. I don't think you can do anything to save that game. Oh, come on. Gosh. Are you serious? I'm freaking poisoned. And he's throwing poop. Can you lock on to the enemy, please? Gosh, these guys are more annoying down here than they are in frickin' Fair and Keep. Also, they added the dragon tooth weapon right at the beginning of the game because they know how bad it's going to be for you. That's a weapon I've never used. I've been meaning to use it in, like, my main game on Dark Souls 1. I assume it's in this. Yeah, it's in this one. Jeez, dude. Most stones are made of you moving through a 5 centimeter wide step corridor and pray that you do not fall while 500 enemies are charging at you that can also displace you and you fall. Oh yeah. Yeah. Not crazy about Dark Souls 2. I don't understand the people who defend it. I mean, you can like it all you want, but... No! Oof, what? I forgot to switch to my freaking shield. My gosh. Piss off. Okay, that's a problem with this game, is it keeps going into the backstabbing animation, but it's actually not doing anything. I'm not backstabbing the enemy, so... Okay, we're almost at 2 hours. Let's see if my stream decides to disconnect again. Because it disconnected just past an hour. For me, it's almost 2 hours. It's different videos on Twitch there. I should have known. I should have known that was there. Why that looked like Dark Souls 2 Gang Squad copy. What, those two? I didn't like Elden Ring either, though. I couldn't stand the delay animations and enemies that have HP of a boss 3 times. Plus annoying. No, I don't have time for that. Well. I am excited to do Elden Ring. But I did hear about like the slow wind-up animations. Thank you. It's cringe, like the boss going to hit you, but he hits after 2 months. That's so bad design. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything on it because I haven't played it yet, so... There's a bonfire down here, isn't there? I know there's another bonfire somewhere. Oh, come on! See, like that. It goes into the animation, but nothing happens. No. There's an illusionary wall somewhere. Okay. So I guess the bonfire is going to be up here. Get some of that just in case. Oh yeah, I see it. I like how these zones punish you if you play with bad weapons. Yeah. I hope that doesn't get too annoying, considering I'm going to be working on class runs. So I'll be starting with the... I'll be using the starting weapon. I hear something moving. I don't think there's any, like, super big weapons in any of the classes, so I think it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh yeah, DLC. Yeah. But... Hey, I see illusionary wall. And there's those guys. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be walking towards maxing it out. Oh, hi. How about you come out here? Dude. Why do you sound so weird? There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Jeez. Freaking delayed death for that ball. Is it just me, or does that look like something else? Okay, no, it does. No. Oh, gosh. Of course there's some in the corner. I heard sorcery builds in Dark Souls 3 are hard. Way too hard than in previous games. Well, I didn't necessarily like it in Dark Souls 1, so... I'm probably going to be saving that one for last. What is that noise? Oh, hey, hey, hey. Okay, for some reason I was thinking there was an illusionary wall right there. Yeah. I'm not crazy about the sorcerer. I still can't use my bow, can I? No, I can't. Haha. Here we go. Oh, of course he's one of them. What are you, a ninja? Oh, really? Okay, that sounded gross. Oh, whoa. All right. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. That failed. Yeah. A lot of titanite shards. Throw a pyromancer. Okay, well that's nice. What is that noise I'm hearing? I guess the only place to go is over here. But I do have the bow now, so. Oh. I thought he only needed one more hit. Hey, come on. Haha. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Pukes fire. Alright. From the looks of it, the stream has not disconnected again. I honestly feel like it might just be like an internet issue, I guess. I don't know. I think this may be the most boring zone in Dark Souls 3, especially the catacombs when you beat the Abyss Washers. I might have to agree with that. It has some cool moments. I would definitely prefer just regular catacombs over this part, though. Ha ha! He jumped down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's right. No, 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 no! No! I'm trying to run! Oh my gosh, you idiot! Okay, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Black Knight, save me. You're not saving me! You're supposed to be fighting these guys. Okay, that turned out better than I thought it would. He's gonna be right behind me, isn't he? Okay, I can't do... Oh my gosh. I thought I was actually gonna get out of that situation. Definitely not my favorite area. I don't need to go over there. Okay, I wasn't expecting this many balls. Oh, come on! There goes all those freaking souls I had. I don't like smoldering lake. No, can't say I do. Not this part, anyway. The other part's fine, I guess. I don't remember it being this bad. I don't feel like I had this much trouble first time around. I really don't. Alright, I get it. Oh my gosh, I'm just playing terribly right now. Gosh. Ugh. What was that? What is... How on earth did it not hit him? Gosh. Oh, I'm making such stupid decisions. Gosh, that was just stupid. Everything I literally done in the past 20 minutes have just been stupid. Oh my gosh. Never play Dark Souls like I am right now. Never. Never, never, never. Gosh. The worst freaking performance in Dark Souls history. I'm so mad at myself just for even doing any of that. See, that right there, that's just so dumb. I'm not having a good stream anymore. Gosh. All my own fault. Just being they attack way too fast. Okay, that's where that is. We're not going there. Oh, well, at a decent point. It's not restarting the stream again. So, that's good. I don't have a crossbite ring, do I? Nope. If I remember correctly, course doesn't half your health in this one. Which is good. Oh, hi guys. You guys gonna come out of there? There you go. Okay, I'll get that one. I almost forgot about that little area up there. Ooh, 3 large titanite. That's gonna help a lot. I don't want that. Yeah. Gosh, why did it start going backwards like that? Titanite scale. Okay, well, this has certainly been a rough stream. All because my own stupid fault. Hi, buddy. I don't know why I thought I could parry that. I can't even parry normal moves in this game. Alright, we're done with Smoldering Lake. That was me being an idiot. And we are definitely done with Smoldering Lake right now. Yeah, I know. Even if it could, I couldn't have done it anyway, because I can't parry anything in this game. I think I might just get off. That was pretty funny. We'll go to a better place. I definitely need to... How many... I got 4. I need 2 more to get... I could upgrade it. Blessed weapon? That's very fitting for better place, was what I said until I saw that monstrosities this town holds. Yeah. Well, it's better right now because I was just being stupid. I'm an idiot. I was playing so stupidly in that area, so I need to get out of it. Hi, doggo. I don't know what I was doing there either. Oh boy. I probably will be getting off soon. But in other news, I'm probably about halfway done editing the last part of my Dark Souls 3 first playthrough that I've been editing for my YouTube channel. Something to check out. My YouTube is linked in the I gotta remember how to get down below. Ew. It came out of your mouth. You're... Get backstabbed. Ah. They look pretty cool though. But yeah, and the I have 8 parts. Well, 7 right now, but 8 parts total of like this highlight reel that I edited down for my first playthrough. And it's pretty cool. I'm proud of how they come out. Oh. Oh no. I thought the one that I just killed was the one up there. I didn't mean to aggro 2. I'm not ready for this. I know I'm Bob the Cleric, but... Okay, well, if just one's coming. There we go. Pontiff Knight Crown. Cool. This place is so amazing. Like, visually, it's amazing. I like snow. Watch Titanite. It's good. Backstabbed! And this guy's just bad. That's a bad man right there. I don't want to aggro him just yet. Kind of want him to make his way down here. But anyway, what I was saying earlier, I finished the Madeira fight. And next I'll be editing Slave Knight Gale. So. Well, tomorrow morning I'll be editing Slave Knight Gale. Okay, he's not aggroed, that's good. Claymore. Let's the other one have a claymore too. Oh crap. Can I not backstab him, I assume? I wish I died like that. I guess I kind of do. Yeah. Apparently I didn't pick that up. Do I like playing horror games? The few that I've played, yes. I really like Dead Space. I haven't played a whole lot of Resident Evil, but I plan to. I do have some. I have the remake of 2 and the remastered of 1 on my Steam. I know I have that much. I think I might have like 5 and 6. Or no, I have 4 too, actually. I actually have 4 on PS2 as well, but I've never played it. People love that one, so. But yeah, I do enjoy playing horror games. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm actually planning a special stream on Halloween night of playing a bunch of like horror games, like indie horror games and stuff. The plan, I don't know how this is going to go, but the plan is to have, or to do a 12-hour stream. But, I don't know. That's my plan. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Large Titanite. Awesome, I definitely have 6 now, don't I? No. Stop doing that. Yes, I do! You could also play Fatal Frame for PS2, Hunting Ground, or The Forbidden Siren. These games are so good. I would definitely look out for those ones. I do plan on getting a PS2 again. So I have quite the collection. Okay, let's run past these guys. Calm down. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. What the heck? Okay, that I was not prepared for that slow delay. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna call it a night right here. I'm just doing terrible. Alright. So I did 2.5 hours, and it only reset once. So that's good, but I don't want it to reset at all. So I'm gonna have to do some tweaking. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I don't think he's here anymore, but Maxi Sidek, I don't know. Thank you for the follow earlier. Thanks for joining in on the stream, Overlord. Appreciate it, like always. You have a good one as well. It was. I was quite stupid and was becoming frustrated because of how stupid I am, but I still had some good moments, I think. So, still a long ways from no-hitting these games. Well, I'll get there. That's the goal. The no-hit runs are the final goals it needs. So, alright. Yep. Check out, if you want, you can go check out on my YouTube the Dark Souls 3, my first playthrough. I've got 7 parts out now. Hopefully I can get the 3rd part, hopefully next week. I'm going to try to get it by Sunday, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright. Good night.